It's Offside with Hawes and McGuire. Hey, Liam.
Hi, Chris.
All right.
Hey.
So, good day. Welcome to.
Good day, eh?
Yeah, I know it. Welcome to what the hell?
Welcome
Offside
to our show,
with
eh?
Hawes and McGuire. Good day. How's it going, eh? Okay, so we've had some technical difficulties in the past. Apparently, we did a great. We had actually what you said was, I think that's the best show we've ever done.
No.
Anyways, it never broadcast.
Oh.
So anyway, let me get back here. I'm putting this backup thing on.
All right.
So honest to God, if we were actually at a high altitude, there might be a bridge I'd jump off of or something. Because
There's technical snafus, man. That's all. That's all they.
Well,
it's a little technical screw up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
we're,
you know what? We were getting help from somebody unavailable. Not everybody can be here all the time because of the big money we pay.
That's right.
And
yes.
So just so everybody knows, everything that we do, including the clothing that we're wearing, has been donated. At one point, it was donated, and I get mine at Value Village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Salvation Army. They've got the best stuff going, and they do a great job, by the way.
Yeah, they do actually.
Do a great job.
And you know what? You know what I miss? I miss the Santa Clauses.
Yeah.
At Christmas time. I used to like the guys dressed up as Santa Claus doing the jingle, jangle, jingle.
Yeah.
Right? And now they don't do it because I for whatever reason, I don't know why. Why don't they do the Santa Claus anymore?
I didn't hear why, but it's either political correctness or I know occasionally you'd hear, very sadly and tragically, that some of them were robbed.
Right.
Right? There's some of that happened in the past. So otherwise, I'm not sure. I don't know. But I do miss them.
Did you ever see the movie
too.
The Lemon Drop Kid?
No.
Oh, Bob Hope. It was actually the film. It's where the song Silver Bells
Really?
was first released. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. And
Is there any fights in that movie? Or?
no, I don't think so.
Damn.
But listen,
strike it off the list.
I highly recommend it as a Christmas movie. A great film, The Lemon Drop Kid.
Well, Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is. It's a great movie.
Yeah, great
It's
Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I have to say that is Nakatomi Towers or whatever.
Yeah,
Nakatomi Towers?
absolutely.
Absolutely. I don't know if there is.
Alan
Alan
Rickman, God
Rickman,
rest
yeah.
his soul. He's passed away, but great actor and just such a great movie.
You know what? I like when people say God rest his soul. Like when
Yeah.
someone's died. You know what they say about people who are kind of like just sort of fucking give up on?
What?
God love them.
God love him. Yeah,
God love him.
You're right.
It's like,
yeah, God love him because
love
nobody
him.
else will, right?
Exactly. So there's a bunch of people, that Chris Hawes guy, fuck, God love him.
Yeah, God love him.
All right, so it's 1-1 in the hockey game.
Beauty first period.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Again, it doesn't have the same intensity, speed that Florida game. The Florida
Bit of a
series
chess match.
Yeah.
Elimination game again.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a little bit of similarities there, but Vegas doing everything you figure they need to, scoring early, first few minutes.
Yeah.
Nice tip by Carlson. We weren't sure at first. We thought
that's right. I thought it was just
down
one of
the
those,
Ottinger 5-hole till we realized Riley Smith had made a great play on it. And interestingly enough, Jay Robertson had backed in on Ottinger. The D got caught up high. Robertson backed in. I think he totally blew the coverage, and as a result, Carlson gets an easy tip. So nice to see Robertson get the goal to tie it up on a real nice play on the power play, where he ends up playing a little Pete Rose with the ball with the puck there, and batted in out of the air. So that was good on him for that. I think he obviously made a little bit of makeup.
Well, you know what,
for the first goal,
and that's what you want as a coach. You want to give the player a chance to come back, right? You're not gonna, you know what I mean. And at the end of the day, all these kids are just that, right? Like even we were talking about the veteran, like Mark Stone is like maybe all of 30, right?
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine being 30 years old again?
Well, it was a good time. It was a good time. I enjoyed my year when I turned 30 very much. Very much. That was.
How many times did you turn 30?
Well, actually, quite a while, because I lied about my age consistently. for
Why,
years.
did you say you were younger or older?
Yeah, I always said I was younger.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it kind of got just easier because I was hanging around with younger guys, and I'd be out with them partying, and
Right.
I think there was a natural assumption as time went on that I was their age, and then if it ever came up or somehow was part of the conversation, I went, yeah, I'm a 63 birth. Yeah, no, I was born in 68, same as these guys. Yeah, I'm a 72 birth.
You're 1960, aren't you?
59.
59?
I'm a
Jesus
50,
Christ,
baby.
I got a car your age.
I know, right? Holy lifting.
Yeah.
Like I'm older than dirt. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Well, to be fair, dirt is older.
Dirt, yeah, that's
but,
true.
But,
Yeah.
but 59 birth year is a big
59 birth year.
That's
Yeah,
a
I go
big-
way back, man.
That's
Yeah.
that year older than Gretz.
Oh yeah, I got him by 2 years.
Yeah, he's 61.
Yeah, he is.
No.
He is. He's born in
he's
1961.
1960.
He's 62.
No. His birth year, he's 1960 birth year.
No, he's a 61. He's January 26, 61.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 61, and I'm May 22nd, 59. So I just turned 64, and he turned 62 in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you know what? Honest to God, I don't even know half the time what year I was born in. I can't. I don't keep track of it because, frankly, it just makes me sad.
All it really matters is when's last call. You know.
Well, you know
as
what?
long as you don't miss that, I mean, everything else is relevant.
Well, see, for you, it's last call. For me, is the kitchen closed? It's like, can I get one more? I want some wings with bold
Yeah,
sauce.
you want a plate of wings like those two you just
Did
ate?
you see this? I went.
Those are the biggest wings I've ever seen in my life. You should have brought one.
I know. I ate them, but
Yeah, true.
So we went to the States yesterday. We went to Alexandria Bay. We went to
A Bay. Yeah.
We go to A Bay. We stopped. We we ordered the wings, and just thinking, honest to God, it was 3 meals in this one order of wings.
Huge
They
wings.
were so big. They were as big as this microphone almost.
Well,
It
they're
was
bigger than they are
gigantic.
that I've seen in Buffalo. They're
Oh,
the
yeah.
biggest wings I've ever seen before in Buffalo.
Well,
I've never
yeah,
seen wings that like
The
as
thing
big
about
as
the
ones
wings
you
in
just ate.
Buffalo is that they always let you down. Oh, I mean, you meant the food. Thought you meant the players.
Sabres have missed the playoffs.
it's-
Is it 13
okay.
years in a row now? Well, we
Listen.
talk about Ottawa, who's only missed 6. I think it's 12. 12 for the Sabres. I mean, that's double. So
Time to move
wow.
to Hamilton.
Yeah.
Time to move.
Time
to
to move to
Hamilton.
Quebec or Hamilton.
Yeah.
Shut them down.
You know.
Shut her down.
I think that
They got a
listen,
great young team.
By the way, speaking
tough,
of
man.
moving, okay, everyone's talking about. We talked about this before about the Arizona
Yep.
Coyotes
Yeah.
and the potential of moving.
Yeah.
And they're talking about. And people go, "Oh, we're going to move them to." Blah, blah, blah. People are saying, "Going to move them." First of all, they're not going to move them out of the West. They're not going to move a team unless they add an expansion franchise in the West. They're not going to create. They're not going to like uneven.
Well, they had an imbalance for
Imbalance.
years, which is why I wouldn't say it was a singular reason, but adding Vegas and Seattle created
Right.
the imbalance. So now you're back to 16 teams where you were 16 and 14.
Right.
You had 14 in the Eastern Conference, and you had, or excuse me, the other way around.
16 in the
16 in the
Eastern,
Eastern
14.
Conference and 14
But now,
in the West.
but now
So
you have 16 and 16.
now you have 16 and 16.
Right.
So
But if you leave, if you take that away, then you've got an
yeah,
odd
you got
number.
the imbalance again. But
Right.
you can do it. It can be done. But I don't know what the hell's going to happen in Arizona because this is, I believe it's largely private money. This entire
no, it
district.
is. That's-
if they're
yeah.
not able to do this district, and I know it's been voted down in the
Yeah.
particular area that it is, where it was scheduled to go. But it's like these guys are still moving around searching for a home, right? To drop this entertainment district or
Right.
minimally drop a brand new building.
Well, they are coyotes, so they do roam wild.
There you go. Good point. Good point by you. Point by
No, you know what? I think. I mean, listen. I would like them to be in North Scottsdale because it would be actually close for me.
Right.
Right.
And I
It'd be
called to
easy.
the guy yesterday who said that he believes that's exactly where they're going to go.
Yeah.
He
that'd be good.
lives there in the winter.
Yeah.
And he's Dave Burwash, good friend of mine, known him a long time. And
He's named after the former industrial farm prison in Sudbury.
Really?
Yeah, Burwash Farm. It's
Burwash, yeah?
Yeah, it's closed now, but you know.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, yeah, we
He's
used
a
to
good
hang out
guy.
there when we were kids, going there.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what? I'm sorry, Dave Burwash, for like bastardizing your name like that.
No, that's okay. He's
Yeah.
used to it. He's been called a lot of things.
All right, so other things to talk about. Okay,
Yeah.
we were talking about the whole the Ottawa Senators bid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think we're set. We got that. While we were then I put in a call. Got a call back from Russell Peters. He says we're in. We are in. We just got to come up with the dough.
Piece of cake.
Right.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to contact us with dough.
Yeah.
Because I'm about 20 mil shy of what they're asking. Right. How about you?
Yeah, I'm about 19 mil 999,099 cents schmil.
Yeah.
Shy.
But you know what? The thing is we have grand ideas, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know what? Money is overrated. Okay?
Yeah.
It's attitude that matters.
Exactly.
You try to tell that to your banker when you got to pay your mortgage.
Yeah.
Listen, money's overrated.
I got an attitude my way to that grocery store on the way home here.
Exactly.
I want that food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you know what? I got to say that I don't know if you noticed this, and we talked about this, but in the first segment of the game, the camera was all wonky.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, I was getting like air sickness.
Now I did not go on Twitter to see if this was a something that was maybe it was just actually symptomatic of Greeley.
Could have been Greeley. Could have been Greeley. But I think no, I don't think it is because I think because then after when they came back, it was better.
Yeah.
I think that there was a drunk guy on the camera at first, or somebody like you know what I mean. He was really nervous.
As I said, Greeley.
Well, we know there was a drunk person on the camera here because we never got to broadcast the first episode.
Oh boy.
No, that's okay.
It's the last time that ever happens, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to make sure that never happens again.
Yeah.
But it got better later. So if you were watching the game and you got a little dizzy and stuff like that from watching it, it wasn't just you; it was us too.
Yes, absolutely. So you noticed it. I said yes. To me, it looked totally normal.
Yeah.
And then no, of course it was off, and then they fixed it during the first TV timeout.
First TV timeout.
So like I said, there's something wrong, which does harken you back to the Summit Series in '72 with the broken feet coming from Moscow. Man, just think 51 years ago. You know,
51 years ago.
Well, 50 years past September,
right.
So we're into the 51st
almost 51
year,
years. Yeah,
and how much technology has come. It's incredible when you think about it. But different times. But anyway, they fixed it right away, and we were able to see Robertson tie it up. We got a good game going here. Dallas did not get run out of the rink, despite missing Ben and Dadanoff. Ottinger looked okay. He made a nice save after allowing the first goal on, I think, Colasar.
Did that weather?
I believe it was Colasar. Had a bit of a breakaway, and he made a very nice save on that. And he looked fairly sharp after. You could see when we saw the replay that he really had no chance on the Carlson goal. So let's see what happens. I mean, we all know the odds. Only 4 teams have come back since 39. Teams that are, are up 3 or 201-4 or something since 1939 or 204. It's crazy.
I say this, all those stats mean nothing because I really want Vegas to win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because I want us to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
To do the show.
Okay.
/ be at a game / go see some shows. Maybe we'll go and see the Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to see the Cirque. Maybe they're doing some sort of thing. There's a
rumored to be possible NHL owner if Quebec ever gets a franchise again. Their hat's been in the ring. I mean, I don't think Palado will. I mean, that's the hard rumor that's out there. Is because of his affiliation with the Block. That's one of the reasons that they got denied. I mean, they were right there with Vegas in the application process and accepted as such as in the application process. And
so did they take their $5 million or whatever that down payment was, like the application fee?
I don't know. I don't know if they. You mean and lost it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be a little ticked if.
Well, I think we all would be, but I don't know if I don't know if that's non-refundable.
Well, here's the thing I'm going to say. I think Quebec City should have a team.
Of course they should.
You know what I mean? I really
absolutely
do.
They should.
And
no problem understanding why they lost it. With the same with Hartford. Like they no longer could afford to play in those markets in those rinks. They needed new rinks. They wanted political money. They were government money, either provincial or federal. They weren't getting it. Same in the states. They
but
said
Quebec's
no.
got a new rink.
They've got a new rink. The Videotron has been open now 4, 5, 6 years, and well, more than that. It's been open like 6 years, and it's. I haven't been in it.
You know, we need. Here's what we
everyone
need.
says
And I say this, and I know it'll never happen because Toronto, whatever. But there needs to be another Southern Ontario team. There needs to be a Hamilton team. Like Christ, New York has got New York, New Jersey, the Islanders.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've got Philly, which is only an hour away.
I know.
Okay.
It's right there,
I mean,
man.
they got Pittsburgh, which is not also like.
Skipping a jump to Boston as well, and then Detroit.
That's right. I mean, all of these things, there's a concentration, and I think that's good. I think that helps the business. I think it would help the Leafs. I mean, the Leafs are the Leafs. They're gonna have their followers no matter what.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell out because they're in Toronto.
Yeah.
They're gonna have all that. So it's not even an issue. It's now allowing the average regular guy who works for some company in Hamilton. Let's just say they make steel.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You take going out on a limb there.
Yeah. Okay. But they have a team. They have a team of their own. They can cheer for them. They can build. And then you get the crosstown rivalry. The QEW rivalry.
Well, yeah. Hey,
right?
you're preaching to the choir. I mean, Jim Balsillie was there.
Yeah.
And they say again I mean the word that emanated out of his failed bid was that had he not started to sell season tickets before he even officially had the franchise, that perhaps Hamilton would have got a team.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't buy that shit because the Sens did the same thing. I remember when they did the PRM number, like the first, they didn't have the team, but they were selling like you could put a down payment.
Yeah, I know. I did
season tickets, and I did too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had you know who my season's tickets were the first year at the Civic Center?
Yeah.
Right beside Mila Mulrooney.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was right beside
young
Pete
Ben.
Bisbee.
And young Ben Mulrooney.
Really?
Yeah. She would take him to the games all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, and Brian was the prime minister at the time.
Right.
Back in the day.
92, 93.
Yeah.
Well, I do remember putting the down payment to secure a season ticket if you got it. I don't know if Balsillie did different, but what are you saying that they rejected Hamilton because it was Canadian?
No, I think.
I don't think that's the case.
No, I think they rejected because it was Balsillie. I don't think they like him. He doesn't play the same game.
Yeah.
In the boardroom as they play.
Yeah.
And that's why I think.
To be that way
and with everything that's going on. You know who I think is going to win the bid for the Ottawa Senators?
Who?
The guys,
and DeLauer.
That's right. Who's the minority owner of Montreal? Okay, who they know falls in line with them. Okay, all things being equal, they're going to go with a guy that they know, a guy who plays the same game as them, before they go to some music producer in L.A. Okay, and all of these celebrities who want things their way.
Yeah,
I don't see Snoop Dogg being as the owner. I can't see him at the governor's meetings in
West
Florida.
Palm Beach.
In West Palm Beach,
yeah.
that's all. I mean, I can see him in West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
but
sure.
he's out in the lake with me in the boat.
Yeah, it was weird to hear his name thrown in the hat, and with him talking even about Ottawa, just seems so bizarre. But it's going, well, who knows, right? I mean, it's stranger things have happened in the sports world, especially in the last 10, 15 years or so. So who knows? But it still at the end of the day just seemed awkward and just different. But and Ryan Reynolds. At least he had bought the soccer team.
Yeah,
he's Canadian.
They actually
he's got an Ottawa connection. The synergy there seemed a lot better.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm not a Sens fan per se, but I live here and I've gotten to know especially their alumni.
Right.
And I work a ton for their alumni, including their golf tournament in like 3 weeks' time. I'm one of the MCs and doing the auction. So I certainly hope that everybody does well there.
Yeah.
But at the same time. If you talk to a hardcore Sen fan, all they want is some sort of stability and the financial wherewithal to do whatever is needed to get this roster better. And I think had that been Snoop Dogg and his consortium, I think they all would have said, "Okay, baby, let's start rapping, and get her done."
The other thing, it's not so much let's say they buy the team and for $1 billion or whatever.
Yeah, it seems to be where it's
going
to come in around
which is
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you got to have extra money to operate that team. Like at the end of the day,
well, it's not just that. Build a new rink.
They got.
What's it going to cost to build a rink? Whether you go, whether it ends up in LeBreton or even some people, on Wednesdays I'm at Rideauview there in Men's League and a bunch of people there talking about, getting a little fed up with the NCC, and the power that they hold here in Ottawa. We won't even, if anybody happens to watch this now or later on, who isn't familiar with not only the Canadian government procedures, but it's even worse in Ottawa, how the land and some of the area is divided up. And that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fans, I think, are getting pretty fed up with the whole thing with the NCC and what could or could not happen with LeBreton in respect to a hockey team. It's been zoned now commercial. They're going to build there.
They're going to build something
that
there,
goes back a few years before Melnick and everybody started suing each other. But I think everyone's getting a little fed up. And Mark Sutcliffe, the current mayor, did say a number of months back that, hold on a second, there's a few other spots, city-owned, that maybe you could look at.
Where?
Well, Jet Foreign Park now, or whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah, but no, there's no access. Like there's no.
You build it. You charge Bryden $25 million or Firestone $25 million for the.
That was for the
well, then you build another one.
Yeah, no, but it's not just the exchange. You want to get the cars. You want to get them on the rail. You want to get them on the train. That's why LeBreton Flats is good, because that's where the rail is, and you get people who can actually travel from the east end, from the west end,
LRT,
from the south.
No, for sure. Hey, you're preaching to the choir.
And you know how dependable the LRT is.
No, it's hasn't broken down.
No.
What's the exact time?
Well, listen, the same people. Just so you know, we hired the same people from the LRT to work our broadcast previously.
You missed a hell of a show. Well, we got it on tape.
We have it on backup, so we will be posting it on backup.
Because it's a good one.
It is a good one, and I looked good, too, actually.
You always do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and watch the game.
All right.
Okay? So, listen, thanks very much for watching. This has been Offside with Haas and McGuire. I'm Haas.
I'm McGuire.
G'day.
G'day.
Okay, now I'm going to go turn this off. So we're still live while I do all this myself.
Drink Redneck